Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, one-week wonder project to return to AirVenture in 2018. U.S. Sport Planes appointed North American distributor for Jabiru LSA. And naval aviators disciplined for raunchy skywriting. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's December 6th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The hugely popular one-week wonder project, where a complete airplane is built over a 7-day period, is returning to AirVenture in 2018 on July 23rd through 29th. This time, the airplane will be a Vans RV-12IS. More than 2,500 people participated in the 2014 project, which culminated in the successful taxiing of a Zenith CH 750 on the event's final afternoon. That airplane continues to fly today, visiting EAA chapters and other aviation events throughout the country. It is a testament to the accessibility and possibilities available through the homebuilt aircraft community. Construction will begin at 8 a.m. on Monday, July 23rd, AirVenture's opening day, with a goal for completion by the end of the afternoon air show on Sunday, July 29th. I developed the RV series of aircraft 40 years ago to give people a pathway to safe, enjoyable flying in an economical way, said Vans Aircraft founder Richard Van Groesven. To showcase the possibilities of the RV-12IS in such a public way as at Oshkosh is extremely exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to watching this building project's success. After the break, Air Tractor Vertical Stabilizer Focus of FAA SAIB.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight four-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. If you would like to be a supporter of Airborne Unlimited, send an email to jim@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. The FAA has released an SAIB for Air Tractor Incorporated for several of its models. The SAIB follows an in-flight failure of the bolts at the vertical fin rear spar attach connection, which caused the rudder boost trim mounting bracket to migrate out of its normal position. The FAA says that to date, there have been 2 failures of these bolts. Failure of these bolts may lead to difficulty controlling the airplane. Flight Safety International has announced a new Pratt & Whitney Canada PT-6A Series pilot familiarization course designed specifically for agricultural aircraft operators. Training is planned to begin in Brazil early next year. Additional locations will be added according to customer needs. Teamsters Local 284 and NetJets has successfully concluded negotiations, resulting in a tentative agreement. The negotiations team, which comprised of Teamsters Airline Division representatives, the Teamsters Local 284 president, and rank-and-file committee members for the approximately 220 NetJets technicians, stock clerks, and related employees. Negotiations began in February of 2012 for the tentative agreement, which amends the workers' current collective bargaining agreement with NetJets. Airbus Helicopters recently celebrated the 150th delivery of the H-145, the newest member of the BK-117 EC-145 family. In October 2017, Helicopter Travel Munich received the 150th H-145 helicopter from Airbus. The H-145 family, more than 1,400 aircraft, of which have been delivered to date, has notched up over 4.8 million flight hours in some 21 countries worldwide. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. In a move initiated by Jabiru North American LLC, U.S. Sport Planes of Denton, Texas, has been appointed as the North American importer and distributor for Jabiru Light Sport Airplanes for North America, effective immediately. U.S. Sport Planes will be the exclusive importer and market of full-line LSA airplanes manufactured in Australia by Jabiru Aircraft Pty Ltd. Jabiru Aircraft Pty Ltd, based in Australia, has sold over 2,000 aircraft and over 6,000 engines worldwide since 1988. U.S. Sport Planes has assumed all North American sales and marketing activities for the Jabiru LSA at our Denton, Texas location at KDTO. All new aircraft inquiries will be directed, fulfilled, and delivered through USSP, says Scott Severin, owner of U.S. Sport Planes. This complements our brokerage, acquisition, and pre-owned sales success. We continue repair and maintenance services for Jabiru aircraft engines and Rotax engines, as well as the factory-authorized services for flight design, Technam, and most major LSA aircraft. The expansion will increase Jabiru customer support overall. Unique to light sport aircraft is the three-door roominess of the Jabiru aircraft. With the new improved J230D model and Jabiru's new Generation 4 engine, I'm pleased to help more pilots get into these cabin-class light sport aircraft. After these messages, naval aviators disciplined for raunchy skywriting.
The dream is real, a truly affordable personal jet aircraft. The Subsonics Personal Jet Kit is priced at only $42,000. Kit plus engine is still under $100K. Add instruments, upholstery, and paint and you're flying. It's time to put your money where your bucket list is. Learn more at sonexaircraft.com.
Welcome back. A U.S. Navy pilot and his backseat crew person have been disciplined by the Navy for a stunt they pulled on November 15th that left a giant phallic symbol floating in the sky over North Island in Washington State. The two officers, who have not been identified, used the EA-18G Growler to draw the objectionable image. While the Navy did not disclose the punishment meted out to the two lieutenants by a Field Naval Aviator Evaluation Board, Naval Air Force's spokesman, Commander Ronald Flanders, said that the board was convened to evaluate the performance and potential for the continued service as an aviator. The air boss or any other senior aviator can apply disciplinary measures. The two are part of an Electronic Attack Squadron 130, which is known as the Zappers. At the time of the incident, a Navy official said, "The Navy holds its aircrew to the highest standards, and we find this absolutely unacceptable, of zero training value, and we are holding the crew accountable." Commander Flanders said that the two aviators involved were very apologetic when they landed after the stunt. The aviators admitted that they had done it after it had occurred. When they appeared before the Field Naval Aviator Evaluation Board, they were contrite, he said. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is currently on our winter schedule and is streamed Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.